and more brothers and sisters are really starting to talk about gatekeeping our events, our cookouts, etc., right? And, hey, having a cookout is always a beautiful thing. I love it, getting together with family and friends and doing our thing. But I want you to hear what this young sister has to say about, bringing other groups to that.
And since we're finally starting to talk about the fact that white people should not be getting invited to the cookout all willy-nilly just because they show a little quote-unquote spice in their personalities, it's also time for us to talk about the fact that y'all be sharing y'all families' secret and sacred recipes on the internet. I don't like that. Maybe this is just me being a little too black, but I personally would never ever post my mom's mac and cheese recipe on TikTok. I would never do that. My ancestors would be frowning down from heaven if I was to post the secret sauce. I'm skeptical to even share those things with my friends just because I know that they've been so particular about keeping these recipes in the family. When it comes to sharing culture and sharing elements of your culture with people who are outside of your culture, I believe that you should always do that as an act of love. If I don't love and care about you deeply, I'm not sharing family recipes and or secrets with you.
Now, see, I'm glad that she's young saying this because we been need to cut that off. Been needing to stop people coming around us like that. The intentions a lot of times, you don't know what they are. And, listen, you got friends of other communities. You may have families of the communities. That's not the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about, these people that just want to come in and be trying to engage in with us and trying to just be in our business and all of that. And where you at? Where you come from? Why you always want to be over here? You're go have your potlucks. Go get your green bean casserole. Go get your potato salad that got raisins in it. Go do all that. It's made with the mayo and do your thing. Like I say, enjoy yourself. But we got to gatekeep, our, time with each other. 'Cause this is the reason why we got to start gatekeeping a lot more. It's because we need time to heal, man. Okay. And you can't heal with different energy around you. What I mean by that, different groups bring a different energy. When we are around each other, we flow on the same wavelength, if that makes sense. And since we flow on the same wavelength, we can vibe with each other, heal with each other. Sometimes we may need to even get into it sometime for healing. Because think about it. Sometimes you may have issues going on that's never been came out. Sometimes you need to go in, go off and say what you got to say. Now to another group, they've been thinking you about to fight. What are you doing? Calm down. We just talk that way. And sometimes some people may just have to get cussed out or a good cussing match happen. And hey, people are good after that. Sometimes people get in each other's face. Sometimes it may come to blows, but it don't get bad, right? But usually after that, people are like, okay, either they cool at that point or they just whatever it may be. We know how to handle our people, if things turned up or things are turned down. We already know what to do. Well, you got other groups, around, they don't know. And then they ear hustling on our business. And it's just, we need time to heal. That's been our problem. We have not had time to be with each other enough to deal with all our own internal issues and problems that have been caused by this nation. And the only way we can do that is being to ourselves. Once again, I'm not saying anything about you have family and friends who you've been knowing is cool or whatever, and they from other communities. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these randoms that like to show up or inviting themselves to our things or popping up to, I'll be honest with you. When we have our establishments, and we were chilling, having a good time, and then you just see them pop up and it's like, hey, look like, man, we can't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Some things we just want to have to ourselves sometimes. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's it. Because trust me, if you could tell me where a good black establishment at, that's where I'm going. I don't have to go to other places. I'm good going right over there because I know what to expect. Good, bad, or in between. But this young sister's right. We don't need to be inviting nobody to no cookouts. They can go cook out themselves. They sell the same barbecue pit. They sell the same charcoal, meat, and everything else that they sell. They don't have to come to our stuff.